Lacey. Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be doing the second part to our Home Sweet Home series. Now if you didn't see the first part of it, I will link it up in a card above and down in the description box. But basically what we're doing is we're going through our house room by room and doing a through tour of each of the rooms that we have renovated and then furnished and are decorating. If you didn't know or you're new to our channel, Chad and I moved in together in 2015 in like late spring, and since then we have been gutting the entire house, renovating and fixing problems, putting in new carpet, new flooring, paint, new light fixtures and stuff. And when we get each room done, then we do like a little home tour. We've also had home tours on our channel before where we did like our fall decorations or our Christmas decorations. So I will also link those down below if you care to see what the house looks like fully decorated. So today we are doing the living room. Our living room is pretty much done. We're missing like one major piece of furniture, which is the coffee table, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna get that. So I've been looking and looking, and I was like, might as well do the tour without it. I like how it looks without it, so it's not like it's a big deal. And then we are still trying to figure out exactly the lighting in this room too. We only have a couple of lamps and I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. But besides that, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So if you want to see our living room and what we've done to it, it is kind of mildly decorated for spring. I don't have a lot of decorations in here yet, but you'll see in a second. So just keep watching. So starting here, when you walk into the front door, you have this partial wall here right in front of you, and I have this metal and wrought iron little cute shelf that I got from TJ Maxx years ago. I think it goes perfectly in this space. And above that, I have a framed picture of some calla lilies. And you'll see a lot of calla lilies in this tour because they are my second favorite flower. And then immediately to your left is where our formal living room is. And you can see the puppies hanging there out on the couch. The color on the wall is Homestead Resort Buff, which is a Valspar paint. It is the same color that's on the bottom of the dining room wall. We got it from Lowe's. I know the colors look different, but it's just how the lighting is hitting this room. Initially, we started off with grays in here also, but it just made the whole house look too dull and too cool, so I changed to this painting. Then, if you turn to your left when you walk in, I have a huge canvas of some calla lilies hanging on the space right here by the front door. I think it does nicely in the space, and it is above a buffet style cabinet that I've had for years. Initially, I was going to put that in our dining room, but it was just too deep. It also came from Home Goods, and I absolutely love it. It provides a whole bunch of extra storage. We store some wine bottles down there that are empty that I use every year to make homemade Baileys. And on top of that, I have these two fish bowls that were gifted to me by my girlfriend Mary for my birthday several years ago. There are two male betta fish inside of it, one on each side, and they both have like a blue, as you can see, and purple coloring. And then here in this corner, I have a vase that has calla lilies on it that another girlfriend gave me for my birthday years ago. So then turning here to the side, you can see that I have this very large white vase that's flanking the side of the bay window. It is holding some cherry blossom flowers that came from the dollar store and some lamb's wool and some twigs that came from our local kind of mega grocery store. And then you won't be able to see because the lighting is so bad, but our curtains is just a swag that my mother sewed for me, and I had put up from some material that I had from a while back. I didn't really want to block the windows very much, and the lighting won't let me show it to you completely. Maybe at the end of the video I can get a better picture. Then over here in the bay window, I have this very contemporary console table that's made out of glass and wrought iron. I'll get up close here so you can see that it's sort of a green tinted glass, and I absolutely love the corners of it. It also is beveled. The wrought iron on the bottom, the coloring you won't even be able to pick up, but it looks like it's kind of patinaed, and it's actually just painted. It has specks of green and purple in it, and I absolutely love it. And then on top, I have some calla lilies. I absolutely love them here in the bay window. And they are in a calla lily shaped vase that I got years ago. And I absolutely am in love with that. Then over here on this side, I have a little pedestal that is a CD holder. It's missing one of the little pictures in the bottom. I have to replace it. It was damaged when I got it, but it was on clearance at TJ Maxx. And it used to be, well, it is a CD holder, but I have never used it for a CD holder. If you've seen our Let's Talk storage video, you will see that I store all kinds of other things inside of it because we don't own any CDs. Then over here in this corner is my floor length mirror that I also got from Home Goods. I absolutely love, and I know I've said that about several things already. The frame on this, it is very textured, really pretty. It's a metallic kind of bronzy brown color, and I think it does well with the decor in here. It is really, really tall. Chad is 6'2", and the mirror is taller than him, so I think it is about 7 feet tall. It was on clearance at Home Goods. They do that a lot, especially with their mirrors. It was regularly priced $79.99, and I got it for $59.99. Then over here on this side of the love seat, I have these two tables with decor on them. And the one in the back came from TJ Maxx. It has a mosaic top. And I absolutely think it goes with the furniture in here. It also has a shelf on the bottom that I will show you in the mirror. And then the front one has a marble top. And as you can see the reflection in the mirror, it is beautifully crafted on the side with this X and the little circles. I love how thin they are so they don't take up that much room. And as you can tell, I have very eclectic taste. So does Chad. He has contemporary taste and I have kind of contemporary, modern, eclectic taste. And so I don't like everything to be matchy-matchy in my living room. Then we have here the love seat. The love seat and the sofa are a matched pair, which is odd for me, but I actually really like this furniture. It is very deep cushions and has a very low profile. It came with the two big brown pillows on the back. The white pillow and the other mint colored with leaf pillows were added by me later. The sofa and the love seat came from Gardner White Furniture Store. So if you have that furniture store in your town, that's where they're from. It is a chenille fabric on it, and it's very, very, very soft. The back of the brown pillows have like a stripe pattern, and then it also came with two for each, two for the love seat, two for the sofa, other little pillows that are smaller than these green ones, but they did not really go with my aesthetic, so I gifted them to someone. The green pillows came from Kmart and the white one came from Target before Christmas. The green ones I actually had last year in spring. Now the canvas above is of a woodland scene, as you can see with the sun reflecting down on the path, came from our mega grocery store, also Meijer. Then over here next to the love seat on this side, I have this two-tiered table. And I just picked this up from TJ Maxx also for our office actually, but it didn't really fit in there. So it found a home here temporarily until I find another table that I like better to go there. The little reef at the bottom there, someone asked me about before too, and I just made that from some things at the dollar store. It's so simple to make. Then behind that, there's an octagon table that I've had like for years and years that opens up. Actually, those are hinges on the back if you can see it, and it opens up, but it's got a little bit of damage to it, so I just put some books on it, and I store like extra candles and things in there for this room. Then The lamp here came from Home Goods. I absolutely love how sleek it looks and the design. And then here on this wall, I have another picture of some calla lilies hanging. Then over here, where our sofa is, and there's Tozer, I have the same mint pillows up there, and Bandit was also on the couch, and I see he's already moved one. And those, like I said, came from Kmart, and the little throw is left over from our winter decorations. I really haven't decorated for spring in here yet. I haven't found what I'm looking for, but this sofa just matches the other set. You can see how deep it is. We love to curl up on it and just, hang out in here sometimes with the puppies. Then above that, I've had lots of questions about this. I simply painted the back wall white and then framed it out with some case molding and some rosettes, some extra rosettes that I had, and then hung these photos. And sorry about the glare. Let's see if I can get to an angle where you can actually see. Well, you can see one of them. It's just some trees in a spring setting. They came from Kohl's department store, and they have like a metallic light frame around them. I think it goes well in here. They're called Early Spring and Spring Morning, and they came from Kohl's department store. I got them on clearance. My mother used to work there, so I got them on clearance with her discount. Then over here next to the sofa, I have this table that came from IKEA. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but they've had it at IKEA forever. I do believe that they have a coffee table that's oval that matches it. I got it on clearance, actually, in the clearance section, and it was already put together, which is a bonus when it comes to IKEA furniture, if you've ever had to do that. It was regularly $99, and I ended up getting it at $4.59, so I was happy, and there's nothing wrong with it that we could tell. And then here is my absolute positive favorite piece in the entire living room. It is a floor lamp that is obviously calla lilies. My mother and I found this when we were out shopping, and of course it came from Home Goods, and I think it goes excellent in this corner of the living room. Then the last piece that I have here is this candle wall hanging. My mother gifted it to me for a housewarming gift, and I absolutely love it. It just came with the holder, no candles. I got the candles at Kohl's department store. I'm pretty sure this came from Kohl's department store also, but I've seen them at Bed Bath & Beyond and a couple of other places. And then I just added the ivy at the top from Michael's, I think it was, is where I got it. And it is indented in the middle there because I normally have some kind of bow or extra decoration on it, and I just haven't done that for spring yet. So there is the entire living room, and I am happy with how it's come out so far. Like I said before, I am missing my coffee table. I'm looking for one that is completely glass and that will not take up very much room in this room, and I have not been happy with anything I found thus far. Also, here are my curtains that you can see now from this angle, and my mother did put those together for me. It's just one continuously long piece of fabric, and she even lined them. I don't know why, because you really can't tell, and they're not there to block light or anything, but I love how they turned out. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions about anything that I didn't mention or where anything was from that I forgot to add, please leave that in the comment section down below, and we will catch you in our next video. And if you'd like to see the other videos that we've done on our home, I will link those down below. So please feel free to hit the subscribe button so you can keep up with what we're doing next. Thanks for watching. Bye, loves.